Welcome to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gobin. Here are the stories that we're following today, June 28, 2013. From the Caribbean, in Jamaica, 9 arrested in anti-lottery scam operations. An update to a previous story reported in Trinidad and Tobago, fishermen charged in diesel racket. Canadian parents found guilty of killing Jamaican child. Details on these headlines and more when we return.
It's week 2 of our used car blowout month, and this week it's guaranteed credit approval. If we can't show you how to get approved, that car is on us. Log on now, GrecoAuto.com.
Welcome back to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gobin. This segment of the news is sponsored by Total Caribbean Network. In Jamaica, police reported that on Thursday morning, 9 persons were arrested during a joint operation led by members of the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency and the Financial Investigation Division. The police say 8 of those in custody, 6 men and 2 women, were arrested in Montego Bay, St. James, while 1 woman was taken into custody in Hanover. The operations were part of an ongoing investigation into lottery scamming activities and money laundering and took investigators to the communities of Norwood Gardens, Paradise, and Johns Hall, all in St. James, and Welcome District in Hanover. The police say the 9 people are being questioned in the presence of their lawyers, and it is expected that they will be charged. The police are reminding people that it is a criminal offense to assist persons to regularize gained wealth. Do not be used, Inspector Dahlia Garrett, Communication Officer for MOCA, warned. A follow-up to a story we reported on last week in Trinidad and Tobago. 2 fishermen were each granted $45,000 bail to be approved by the clerk of the peace on Wednesday after they appeared in court, charged in connection with the resale of subsidized diesel fuel. The men were arrested last Saturday at Pioneer Drive, Sealots. Daniram Mirage, 33, of Dina Street, St. Augustine, and 27-year-old Steve Joseph of Pioneer Drive, Sealots. Both pleaded not guilty when they appeared before Magistrate Marcia Murray. The men, who were represented by Penelope Beckles Robinson, are charged with knowingly being concerned in a fraudulent attempt at the evasion of the laws and restrictions of the Customs Act relating to the exportation of certain goods, to wit 28,000 liters of subsidized product, contrary to the provision of Section 154 of the Customs Act. They are also jointly charged with knowingly concealing in 4 tanks situated Act. Mirage was additionally charged with not producing any certificate in respect of certain exercisable goods, to wit approximately 5,455 liters of diesel, which was transported on TAZ 7156, contrary to Section 401 of the Excise Act. He also pleaded not guilty to that offense. Mirage was ordered to report to the St. Joseph Police Station between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. every Monday and Friday, while Joseph has to report on the same days during the same period at Besson Street Police Station. The 2 will reappear on July 4th for the magistrate to consider granting them cash bail in the event they do not access bail, after their attorney requested an alternative cash bail given the need for $45,000 to be approved. A Canadian couple with Jamaican ties has been found guilty of first-degree murder in the beating death of their 15-year-old daughter 3 years ago. Canadian news website TheStar.com says a jury found Frederick and Elizabeth Gale guilty on Wednesday after only 5 hours of deliberation. Tiffany Gale, who was Frederick's daughter and his wife's stepdaughter, was reportedly found dead in a bathtub in the family's home on June 12, 2010. Investigators said the grade 10 student had been beaten with a baseball bat and a barbecue tool. The girl had moved to Canada from Jamaica only a year before she was killed. Crown attorney Brian Maguire told the court that Tiffany's parents were strict and that they were angry when the teen called her biological mother in Jamaica to complain just days before her death. Throughout the trial, both husband and wife blamed each other for the teen's death. In Jamaica, the Supreme Court hearing into the application in the contempt of court case against National Security Minister Peter Bunting has been pushed to July 24th. The matter should have started yesterday. However, it had to be rescheduled as Bunting's attorney, Michael Hilton, has just joined the case. The contempt of court application was filed by Curacao Shirini Quant, who is being represented attorneys at law Carolyn Ree Cameron and Chuwimika Cameron. The lawyers are contending that Bunting ordered the deportation of their client despite a Supreme Court order barring his removal from Jamaica. They say due process and the rule of law were not followed. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. We will be right back.
5 million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.
Welcome back to Cannes. This segment is sponsored by TravelSpan Vacations. St. Lucian Prime Minister Dr. Kenny Anthony is proposing major changes to the regional educational system to reduce the growing problem of unemployment among young people. He made the recommendations in an address to more than 150 youth attending a regional conference hosted by the Caribbean Youth Empowerment Program. He called for targeted interventions to help young people in the acquisition of skills that combine training with employment. The Prime Minister said there must also be a willingness to experiment in areas where countries continue to record failures. The characters in a cartoon do things impossible to achieve in the real world, like swallowing a whole cake in one bite, surviving deadly falls, or defeating indestructible monsters. Think now of a small developing nation dreaming of giving its youth a better chance in life by entering a world-class industry dominated by the biggest powers on earth. It would take cartoon superpowers to achieve that, or maybe just lots of motivation, talented people, political will, and the support of some of the biggest players in the industry. This cartoon-esque feat hasn't been achieved just yet, but a solid first step in the right direction was taken last week in the headquarters of the University of West Indies in Kingston, Jamaica. The Kingstown Fest brought together international and Jamaica industry leaders, universities, businesses, government officials, animation professionals, and amateurs, students, and young dreamers with the aim of showcasing Jamaica's growing crop of local animators and visual artists. Animation is a worldwide industry grossing $100 million US. Many of the countries who used to be in the outsourcing companies for the large studios, India, the Philippines, Korea, can show us the way for Jamaica, said Eid Ijaz Vasquez, World Bank Sustainable Development Director. But the two-day event wasn't only about learning, networking, and distributing resumes. There was a real competition. Creators, scriptwriters, animators, and character creators gave their best to win the jurors' vote. Luckily for Jamaican aspiring animators, the final credits of Kingstown aren't running yet, as 70 of the participants stayed in the UE classrooms to receive training for 2 additional weeks in seminars dictated by Bento Box and Capilano College. Also in Jamaica, immediate past president of the Jamaica Employees Federation, Wayne Chen, is reiterating calls for graduates to look overseas for employment after leaving school. Chen says going overseas even for a short time will add to the resumes of graduates and expand their horizons. He also says top executives look more favorably on job applicants who have lived and worked abroad. Chen was speaking at a panel discussion titled Goodbye University, Hello Unemployment, hosted by the Association of Caribbean Higher Education Administrators, Jamaica chapter. The discussion was held at the University of the West Indies, Mona campus. Chen says students were going to university with the expectation that a degree will guarantee them white-collar jobs. However, he says in an increasingly competitive job market, graduates have to come up with unconventional methods to get the attention of potential employers. He's encouraging graduates to make use of various avenues, including technology, to find ways to create economic opportunities for themselves. Dominica's representation at the upcoming Caribbean Age Group Championship in Curacao has been called off due to difficulties with travel arrangements. The team of 9, 7 athletes and 2 officials, which was scheduled to leave Dominica on Wednesday, learned that travel arrangements were not completed upon arrival at the Melville Hall Airport. They were scheduled to leave Dominica at 12:50 p.m. on Wednesday for Trinidad with onwards connection to Curacao. While checking in at the Melville Hall Airport, they were informed that no travel arrangements were in the system indicating they were booked to leave Dominica. This is not the first time the Dominica Amateur Athletics Association has faced travel difficulties. President of the association, Cedric Harris, told Dominica Vibes on Thursday that the association is not to be blamed for this mishap. He explained that the error stemmed from booking arrangements by Liet's agents. Mr. Harris indicated that Liet has since apologized for the blunder. While they attempted to make other arrangements to have the team travel on Thursday, there was no flight confirmation from Saint Martin to Curacao. Thus, the team's participation in the games has been called off. Harris, who admitted that the issue is a great disappointment to the sporting fraternity there, said measures to prevent a reoccurrence of the situation will be implemented. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. Stay tuned.
Million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile, call the world for less.